Come on, Dire Team, pick it good.
Enchantress.
Radiant Team, pick!
Alright everybody, welcome back to some ProDotA Cup by Azuba TV. I thought I was actually done earlier, but they snuck in a second set of games on me here. So I am the Opinion Engineer. You can find me on Twitter at OpinionEngineer, and we'll jump right into this draft here. So Unknown starts off with a ban of Invoker and Lone Druid, and EverNova will follow that up with a Timeless, Faceless Void and Outworld Devourer ban. And EverNova will go ahead and pick themselves up a nice little Enchantress, and Unknown will go ahead and take the Batrider Undying as their first two picks. We'll look and see what EverNova actually wants to pick up for their second hero. And at this early stage, it's hard to know if this is going to be a support Enchantress or if it is actually going to be the mythical. It's not really mythical. If it's going to be the off-lane Enchantress, which we've seen doing some work lately throughout the scene. But if you were watching last game, you'll know that EverNova just picks up whatever they feel like. So we could be in for a bit of a little wild ride here, and we'll see how this actually ends up playing out. So their second pick, they'll pick up the Vengeful Spirit, and now they'll drop into the second ban phase here, and we'll see what they throw out to kind of deal with this Batrider Undying.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now. Woo, Radiant Team ban.
So they throw out the Chen. Nobody really wants to play against the Chen right now, and they want to keep all of the hardcore junglers to themselves.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
So we'll see if Unknown starts to throw out some of the early pushers, or what exactly they want to throw out.
Dire Team ban.
So they actually throw out the Terror Blade. A bit of a random ban there, but he's pretty good. Maybe Unknown knows something that I don't. They probably play versus EverNova quite a lot more than I do.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Hey, Morty, guess what time it is? I don't know, Rick. What is it? It's reserve time!
So it looks like EverNova throws out the Ursa. Don't want to deal with him destroying somebody while the Batrider has him lassoed.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Well, what do you know? It's reserve time.
So Unknown actually dropping into the reserve time here, trying to figure out what they want to throw out. They throw out the Queen of Pain, which is a nice mid laner, a nice safe laner. It's an all-around, pretty versatile hero in this patch, so it's a pretty worthwhile ban at this stage of the game. So they actually pick up the
Go
Crystal
Dark
Maiden
Team,
here.
pick 'em up.
Now that is definitely a hero you do not see picked up that often, but maybe Unknown has some grand strat picked up here. This is a best of 2, so kind of your pocket strats work well in this series. In the last game we saw EverNova get crushed in 20 minutes by Power of Friendship. They actually had lost 8 towers in under 10 minutes, or they lost 4 towers in under 10 minutes, which I'm sure EverNova does not want to repeat here. So EverNova picks up the Zeus, a strong mid laner, likely going to go up against this Bat. And I've seen that matchup go either way lately. All comes down to how much these supports actually want to help out their mid laner.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
So Unknown actually goes ahead and picks up the TA to go against the Zeus here. Probably said the Bat Rider to the off lane in that case. Run a support Undying, support Crystal Maiden. And we'll see what EverNova wants to pick up to counter this Templar Assassin.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. 5 seconds more.
So likely EverNova needs another support. They should need another carry here.
Well, what do you know? It's
or a carry in general. Unknown's going to need a carry. They have their 2 supports locked up. So once EverNova picks up either a support or a carry here, so they'll pick up the Ember Spirit. So we'll see. I imagine we'll see a support band come out from Unknown, and we should see a carry band come out from EverNova if they are on the same page that I am.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. Yeah, there's 5 seconds left now. Hey Morty, guess what time it is? I don't know, Rick, what is it? It's reserve time!
So dropping back into the reserve time here, Unknown's not quite sure what they actually want to ban out, debating what the best support to ban out would be, or they're trying to figure out if this Enchantress is actually a support and they need to ban out an offlaner right now. They actually go ahead and throw out the Death Prophet, which I guess could still be picked up. You know, you can run Zeus in the safe lane, run Ember in the off lane, and let that DP run down the mid.
Oh man, Rick, there's only
We'll see what exactly Unknown wants to ban out here. They should have caught on to the fact that they need to ban out a carry. And they do, so they ban out the Gyro.
Radiant team pick.
So now Unknown will likely need a carry here. So we'll see what they want to run. Something that benefits from some minus armor would be good.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. Yeah, there's 5 seconds left now.
Looks like they'll drop into the reserve time pretty soon here.
Reserve time.
So they're in the reserve, not quite sure what exactly they want to pick up. They know they need something that will win them the game, but they're not quite sure what hero will actually do that just yet. So they actually go for the Bristleback. Which is a fairly good pickup. They don't have a lot of things to deal with that on the side of EverNova. He'll help deal with this Enchantress a little bit with the Quill Spray. They will need quite a bit of burst to actually deal with this Enchantress if they do end up running her in the off lane. But the Templar Assassin has the burst to do it. if somebody else manages to get in front of this Enchantress.
5 seconds left now.
So if this is a offlane Enchantress, they'll have a little bit of trouble with her.
Time.
But you can itemize around that and take care of that if needed. EverNova here. I'm expecting them to pick up either an offlaner or a support. I would like to see them pick up a support and run this Enchantress in the offlane. I think that'll work out a little better for them. But we'll see what they're thinking. Spending their sweet time running down to the last 5 seconds here before they actually make that support. They may have decided long ago and just trying to buy themselves a little bit of extra time, so they actually take out the Juggernaut. So a bit of an interesting pick there, but it should work out fairly well for them. So we'll jump right into this game in just a second here. I'm going to go figure out what my dog is destroying in the background, and I'll rejoin you in just a minute. Alright, nothing of importance was eaten, and nothing important happened in the game yet, so we are back just in time.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
Still waiting for Unknown to pick up the rest of their heroes. Hopefully that's fairly soon here. And then we will jump into this game, probably debating a little bit on where they want to run. And so the game actually starts up. Still missing 2 heroes from Unknown. No pause has gone out yet. And so there's one. There's the pause from Crystal Maiden. A little bit of a miscommunication. He needs another minute before he's actually ready to run. So just a couple more minutes before this game actually gets rolling here, folks. Some lovely drawings coming out from EverNova. I saw this last time. I thought they were trying to make some sort of strategy, but it looked like they were just kind of drawing in the woods with no apparent rhyme or nor reason. And it didn't really work out for them because they just got stomped. So hopefully his drawings make more sense this time and they have a little bit better time. Alright, so we are well into this game. We see a smoke actually on the Enchantress here. See if they smoke and head right into the enemy woods here, taking their sweet time to actually pop the smoke. So they buy the smoke, don't do anything with it. So they'll save that for maybe a quick gank later, I guess. Just get those on cooldown. Some taunts coming out from this Zeus because he has nothing better to do. Got the nice hops from the cloud here. The noise is a bit obnoxious. So we see this Vengeful Spirit and this Juggernaut heading down into the enemy jungle with the Enchantress, Ember Spirit, and Jug collapsing right into him. They spot out this Bat Rider. No long range stun is able to come out from this. Ooh, that's unfortunate for this Enchantress, but she was probably planning on jungling anyway, so not too bad. So it's probably not unfortunate.
Who's that blowing the horn? Can somebody stop blowing that horn?
So the game is underway here, and the runes go 1-1 to the Templar Assassin and the Ember Spirit. So those will be your 2 mids most likely here. Looks like we have a Crystal Maiden creep blocking a little bit in the mid to try to help this Templar Assassin get off to a little bit of a better start. See this Enchantress deep in the enemy lines here. Gonna try to maybe get a gank on this courier. She'll be pretty successful if she just runs this way and intercepts it here. Courier will be in view in a second. And there, the jig is up. She stepped into the tower vision, or they thought about it a little early here, and so the courier will survive and not actually get caught out. Crystal Maiden run into the jungle. She'll see the Enchantress in her own jungle in a second here and wonder what the heck is going on. She has a Frostbite up if she wants to just kill this Dark Troll Summoner right away, and hopefully she doesn't die here. Looks like she'll get away just fine. Yeah, maybe not. Enchantress is going deep for this one. She could throw the enchant on the CM to try to get the kill, but she doesn't figure she actually has the damage. So she throws the enchant on her a little late. Ideally, she would have thrown that out long ago. Still going. She needs one more hit. Undying is here. He'll throw the Soul Rip her way and keep her nice and healthy. And this Templar Assassin was not able to actually rotate around and pick her off. So, bit of an annoyance towards the mid, but nothing really happens as a result of this. See this Ember Spirit down here? Or, sorry, we see the Vengeful Spirit down here, just kind of harassing the Bat Rider a little bit. Make sure he doesn't have too easy of a time pulling these jungle creeps, as the Juggernaut just has his way with the lane. See the Bat Rider still sitting on 0 last hits, 0 denies. Ember Spirit is quite a bit behind this TA right now. He needs a couple more levels before he'll have a little bit of a better time. He might be able to get a first blood right here if he goes any deeper. He needs 2 more last hits, and he'll actually end up dying. The Templar Assassin will live. And there is your first blood. I don't know why I didn't throw up the message. Must be because the tower actually killed him there. We see the Zeus up on the top here, just kind of by himself right now, and that's likely because the Bristle left to the bottom. Juggernaut spin coming out. He was trying to make a trade onto this Undying or the Bristle. Bristle will probably run down the Jug here, throws out the last minute salve, and that'll actually keep him alive with just 16 HP. They smoke to save the Bristle. The tower last hit was probably about to get him, so they smoked and dodged that last tower shot. So some interesting engagements going out throughout the map here. We see the CM back in the mid, trying to help this TA further secure the lane. She's not having too much trouble. We see the Ember Spirit already had to pop a tango, or he probably used up all of his tangos already, and he had to pop his salve. Still waiting for a bottle to come out from him. Courier's just sitting in the base not doing anything. He's still 100 gold short of that. Vengeful Spirit sitting down here, waiting to go onto this Bristle. Looks like the Jug is ready, but decides against it. They haven't seen the Undying yet, so they're probably worried a little bit about where actually he was and who else was down here. See the Enchantress come in. Nice Troll Trap coming out onto this Undying. Might be able to get a kill here if this Juggernaut can catch up to the Undying and get a spin out. Not able to happen. So the Enchantress will just pick up a couple extra kills in the jungle here. And we'll see this Juggernaut continue to farm away. Up top, we can see the Zeus having a great time against this Bat Rider. He is slowly catching up on last hits, though. Bit of a dive onto this Bristle back here. Not able to actually kill him. The Juggernaut might go down as a result of this. Last hit from the CM will actually seal his fate. And so Unknown already up 3 kills to nothing. Nice little goat swing going their way. This Bat Rider level, almost 2 levels behind this Zeus now. Luckily, he's still a little bit short of the alt. Otherwise, he would kill this Bat Rider. Enchantress able to pick off the Crystal Maiden in the jungle here. You see the Juggernaut heading up top to switch with the Zeus. He doesn't like being up against this Juggernaut. We'll see if the Zeus actually rotates down to the bot to deal with this instead. We can see the Undying TPing into the middle to help out this TA a little bit, make sure this Ember Spirit doesn't get too much farm. He has his bottle up now, so he's doing a little bit better. See the Bristleback still sitting here, working through some Tangas, working on a Clarity to try to get his health and mana back up. Enchantress has taken over the lane. She's got her power treads out. She is ready to rock. Juggernaut Spin comes out onto this Batrider. He's still a level 3 Juggernaut. He's really having trouble here. That kill will help him gain a whole level, though. And the reveal of the Zeus ult. No kills picked up elsewhere. They see this TA. They would want to sneak around and grab her. This Vengeful Spirit will work on coming around behind her. We see the Undying coming in from the other side. They'll try to pincer her in with the help of this Ember Spirit and trying to lock down a kill. We see the Zeus coming in from the north there. They should be able to get this kill if they can manage to catch her out. Looks like she's a bit unaware right now, but her trap spots out that Vengeful Spirit. So they'll play it safe a little bit. They probably are trying to wait for this Ember Spirit to actually crack level 6, so he has a little bit of escape, a little bit more dive. And a nice kill coming out on the Templar Assassin. Tombstone goes down, extra 120 gold going the way of EverNova. And we can see about 600 gold swinging towards EverNova as a result of that. Juggernaut up here, got his level 5, almost level 6, sitting on 1,000 gold on top of that. He has recovered nicely from that poor start he had down on the bottom lane after the Bristleback rotated in. Now we'll see the Bristleback head back up top. He's not really a fan of this Juggernaut getting any farm, so he'll put a stop to that by heading back to the top, because he doesn't like playing up against this Zeus. So we'll see how long they continue to trade lanes. This Ember Spirit slowly catching back up to the TA now that he's got a gank off on her. He's actually ahead of her in levels now after that gank, so he is feeling pretty good. Ooh. Nice ult coming out from Zeus. They'll de-ward these couple wards here after a couple more Zeus Thunderbolts. Or lightning bolts. See the Batrider in the area. He's just 600 gold away from a Blink Dagger, but if the Enchantress kills him right here, he'll be a lot farther. But nice lasso on the Enchantress underneath the tower will get him just 200 gold to go. So he will likely retreat into the deep jungle to secure the farm for this. Probably an Omni Slash came out from this Juggernaut. Yep, Omni Slash came out from this Juggernaut onto the Bristleback to secure him a kill. Bit of an engagement onto the TA here. Vengeful Spirit, Zeus, Ember Spirit in the area. Courier showing up, but not able to get the kill. Undying TPing in, trying to scare away the rest of these heroes, but he might just go down here if he's not very careful. This Ember Spirit has a DD up, and he's going to be doing a lot of damage. Tombstone goes down. Zeus Lightning Bolt comes flying through. Ember Spirit will send a Remnant up to the top and needs to jump. Short on the mana though, and 7 seconds on the stick charges. So a little bit of that gold going back towards the Crystal Maiden of all people. So a pretty kind of confrontational game so far. Nobody's ahead on towers. And they're pretty neck and neck on kills. Every time somebody gets a kill, they manage to not do it very cleanly, and they end up getting a counter kill on the other team. Ember Spirit actually remnants in rather than TPing, and he'll come in behind this TA here and try to get another kill on here. Zeus is here, his ult is up. This will be a dead TA if they need it. Bat's here with his Blink Dagger. See a nice Blink Lasso onto this. Actually, they go for the Vengeful Spirit instead of the Ember Spirit, which they actually secured the kill on, so that was probably a little bit wiser. The Zeus ult is still up. If they can get another spell onto this Batrider, he will likely go down. Looks like the Enchantress and the Juggernaut are pushing the bottom lane. We'll see exactly what they want to do. Ember Spirit jumps up to the top ground here. He will clean up this Undying in just a second. And another nice kill going in the way of this Ember Spirit. Arcane Rune sitting up here. He wants the Juggernaut, or the Ember Spirit, sorry, to bottle it up. Not worried about getting himself. Bristleback sitting up here by himself. Vengeful Spirit won't be able to do anything about this unless he gets some allies rotating in here. Zeus sitting at 900 gold. Juggernaut got his TP interrupted by this Crystal Maiden long-range Frostbite. He will likely die. No mana for the Omni Slash. Just 3 mana short. And he could have got the Omni Slash out and waited a little bit longer to die. But he'd rather just pop back up and have that Omni Slash ready to go to get somebody. Big gold swing going in the way of Unknown on the back of that. Enchantress, brace her up. Robe of the Magi back at the base. She'll be looking to go for a Drum of Endurance next. Ember Spirit, Wraith Band, Poor Man's Shield, Bottle, 200 gold. He's got something flying out. He's got the rest of his Power Treads flying out to him. Zeus sitting on 1,000 gold. He'll probably be going for a Bloodstone next. Bat Rider, 300 gold after his Blink Dagger. Got his Tranquil Boost completed. He'll probably be looking to complete a Force Staff. See the Undying, Sedampure Brown Boots, just a plain shield. I'm not sure what he wants to go for next. Dive forward by the Ember Spirit here. This Crystal Maiden should go down fairly easily to the Ember Spirit. Actually able to get away with the help of this Bristleback coming in. He'll Remnant out and look to run away from this Bat Rider. Lassos up. They'll be able to pick off the Ember Spirit here. He doesn't have another. He does have a Remnant, able to get up just over the high ground. Bat Rider blink forward, and he will clean them up. Might lose his life to this Vengeful Spirit here, but the Bristleback running around, and he will go for the kill. No more stuns. Flame Break on cooldown for another couple seconds, so the Vengeful will TP out underneath the eyes of this Bristleback and Bat Rider. In the meantime, they were actually able to take out the lane, the tier 2 bottom tower, so a decent trade coming in the way of EverNova. They gave up a couple kills, but they were able, or they only gave up 1 kill, so they were able to take out a deep objective. Perseverance up on the Juggernaut here. Looks like he's going to be looking to complete a Battle Fury first. Ember Spirit has not yet started on his Battle Fury, if that is what he wants to go for first. Enchantress, Untouchable maxed. Oh boy, chunked through that through that Crystal Maiden like she wasn't even there. Omni Slash comes out, finish off that Undying. Tombstone gets thrown down just to give them an extra 175 gold. That was pretty much worthless there. I don't know what the plan there was. Nice swap coming out on the TA, followed up by a spin and a couple of Zeus bolts, and that'll be the end of the TA there. 30 seconds before the TA is back up. Creepway pushing into the top tier 1. They should be able to take out this tier 1 tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is destroyed.
So EverNova in the jungle here, kind of looking around for something to do. Not quite sure exactly what they want to do. They see this Undying in the mid. This Enchantress says, let's go for it. Throws the enchant on the Undying. He pops the Flesh Golem, and he will do just fine. Ember Spirit rolling in. He says, I can kill that guy. Blink Lasso onto nobody. I think he maybe got the Ember Spirit there, but immediate swap comes out for the Vengeful Spirit to interrupt that. Bristleback running in, throwing out Quill Sacks onto everybody. They'll run away with this Healing Ward running. They'll heal back up, probably look to re-engage. Ember Spirit long jump forward onto this TA, taking a lot of damage, healed back up by something. TA will drop. So with all those kills, we're probably at about a 5 or 6-0. Everybody's died a lot there, and we can see about 3,000 gold swinging towards EverNova, and they'll look to take out this tier 2 tower. Probably won't have time to push up high ground with this, but they can head over towards the Roche pit and take out an early Roche if they want. Juggernaut about 400 gold away from completing his Battle Fury. So sorry, my voice is dying here.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
Ember
attack.
Spirit, 1,200 gold. He's probably going to pick up a Blink Dagger, I would bet. He'll let the Juggernaut deal the damage. He'll just look to be the engager. Enchantress has completed her Drums of Endurance. Zeus actually completed the Aether Lens before anything else. So we'll look and see if he wants to pick up the bit of a canceled TP there by the Venge. So they can see everybody grouped up in the mid. Looks like they might want to try to get a pick off before they actually go for this Roche. Bat Rider is busy for right now, so he's probably scouted those guys out a little bit. So EverNova will actually back up there and just kind of play it safe. Look to get a pick off before they actually go for this Roche. Enchantress and the Ember Spirit actually just want to go for it though, so they will jump right on in.
Dyer's top tower is under attack. Dyer's top tower is done for. Did you see what they did, Rick? Did you see what they did? Frankly, Morty, no.
So we can see EverNova just chunking through this Roche, looking like they'll trade their top tier 1 for it. Juggernaut picks up the Aegis.
He owed me money.
He should have a Battle Fury flying out to him right now. Yep, there's the Battle Fury up on the Juggernaut. So his farm will start to accelerate.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Enchantress picks up a Dragon Lance. Looks like Unknown trying to take out this top tier 2. All of EverNova is here to defend this. Scouting Zeus out comes out. Deep blink in by this Ember Spirit. Tombstone goes down. Trying to go onto the Enchantress, which is not the hero you want to go to. Blink Lasso comes out. Crystal Maiden all just destroying people. Vengeful Spirit goes down, but the Undying goes down to the Zeus. Bristleback taking a lot of damage. He's still in the front line. The Juggernaut goes down. The Templar Assassin goes down. The Bristleback goes down. So in the end, a 3-for-1 going in the way of EverNova. And with that, we have a 10,000 gold advantage going towards EverNova. And we have about 10,000 experience in the way of EverNova. So they are sitting nice and pretty. And we'll switch this over to net worth because that's the useful stat right now. It's pretty abysmal over here on the net worth chart with 4 players from EverNova up on top. They'll clean up this tower here. Ember Spirit's down here just kind of poking around with a double duddits, as my friends would say. We see the Bat Rider blinking around, not able to actually grab anybody with him and pull them back. He does have the Blink Force up, so he could pull somebody fairly far back. They'll end up just backing up. Blink Rider, Bat Rider blinks forward, doesn't have Flaming. Ride up, does have the lasso up, is able to pull nobody back, just gets himself killed here. Tombstone goes down, they'll clean up that in short order. Undying goes down to the Enchantress Impetus Machine Gun. Zeus picks up a Blink Dagger of all things. And the the Crystal Maiden will drop to that. Out of creeps, so they need to wait a second before they can actually take out this tier 2 tower. And they'll flow through this tier 2 tower here. Unknown making sure their bottom doesn't get pushed in at the same time. But not really much they can do about up top here. Ember Spirit sitting on 3,600 gold. We'll see what he wants to pick up next. He should just go for a damage item here. Juggernaut heads up high ground. Healing Warren down on the low ground, keeping him nice and full. And they'll start chunking through this tier 3. Ember Spirit is back with a Desolator. That's some damage if I've ever seen it. this tower will start to melt. This Bristleback taking a lot of damage from the impetus shots. Crystal Maiden doing a lot of damage to this Enchantress. Swap to cancel that. Able to pick her off with the Jug Spin. Tombstone up. And they'll be able to clean up this tier 3 tower. Still 30 seconds before they have reinforcements. Looks like they'll stream back out to try to stop this bleeding of their base buildings a little bit here. Nothing gonna be able to happen. See a nice blink forward by the Batrider. That just cost him his life. This Templar Assassin's about to go down with another Remnant forward. Not able to get her before she actually dies. Undying dies in his fountain. Zeus will die right here. You got a little bit too excited. Templar Assassin does actually go down. They were smart enough to actually finish up the towers. Okay, so that is the end of the game. So we can see about 20k in the way of EverNova at the end there. Alright folks, that was game 1 of a best of 2. Eventually the game will end. Alright, there we are. So that was game 1 of a best of 2. I will be right back in about 5 minutes with game number 2. And once again, I am Opinion Engineer at Opinion Engineer on Twitter, and Engineer's Opinion on Facebook, and Engineer's Opinion on YouTube.